You've got a lot of food here today. What are we making?
Always. We're going to make some ricotta cheese gnocchi.
Beautiful.
Leave the potato out of it. We're going to make these nice and easy.
Right, because gnocchi sometimes has potato in it as well, right?
Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about ingredients. A lot of this stuff you can get at a store, but there is quite a bit of ingredients that go into this.
Well, most of it is the sauce that I'm going to make for it. But as far as the gnocchi is concerned, ricotta cheese, egg, oil, salt, flour.
Done.
Done.
Sorrento cheese, of course.
Sorrento cheese, of course.
Best cheese, okay. The process of making gnocchi, I mean, I buy it. That's because I don't even want to go near making it.
Right.
But is this something you can teach, on a show like this really quickly and get us all up to speed?
Yeah, absolutely. I brought my kids on last time. We made French toast.
Right.
This is one of their specialties. They make gnocchi, and they were sleeping, so I left. So they'll be mad when they find out that I was making this, on TV.
I love it. I love it. Well, your kids are pretty good at it. You guys have made pasta together.
No, these are simple. They're great. They're really easy to make. You can make them ahead of time, freeze them, leave them in the refrigerator, whatever you want to do. It's one of our most popular dishes at the restaurant. Okay,
really quick, what were the ingredients one more time just for folks at home? We've got
ricotta cheese.
Ricotta cheese, right.
An egg.
Okay,
salt,
simple enough.
Olive oil, and flour.
All right, just that simple.
That simple.
All right, now we're also going to be making a second helping.
We're going to make a second
includes
helping.
That includes the gnocchi, of course. Obviously, you got some water boiling. What's preparation like for this type of recipe?
Preparation is wear a white apron because you're going to get messy.
Okay.
We're going to put it in a bowl. We're going to mix it all together. We're going to make a nice dough. It's really easy. You're going to like it. I'll show you the fancy way of making it, and I'll show you Grandma's way of making it with a fork.
Oh, I love it. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
absolutely.
So we're not using all these fancy tools here.
No.
All right, good.
It's not going to be intimidating.
Good to know. Well, I'm going to get rid of the dark jacket next time we're back in here and
right.
put on a blue apron. That's going to turn into a mess. So, Allie, if you may have heard me say close-ups, we want to get close-ups of the food today because it's, they're little guys we're cooking here.
Yeah,
right? Gnocchi.
Gnocchi. Absolutely.
Say it again.
Now
Gnocchi.
Usually when you make gnocchi, it's potatoes. You got to buy the potato, peel the potato, cut the potato. I don't have time for all that nonsense.
There's a lot. You sound like my mom. I don't have time for all that.
I don't have time for all that nonsense.
We gotta go.
This is one of our, this is one of the easiest recipes, and we carefully make sure we measure out everything. We gotta do about.
Yeah, you're so careful.
There's about. What do you think? There's about a cup there.
I'd say a cup of ricotta, right?
We're gonna use a cup of ricotta.
Ricotta. All right, I'll get that
Ellie
right.
said there was 2 Italians in the kitchen.
1.5.
So we're gonna use about a cup of ricotta to about 2 cups of flour. So I'll have you measure those out.
Okay.
Throw that right in the bowl.
All right, that's.
But you don't want to add all the flour at once.
Okay, so
we're gonna add 1 cup.
1 cup right now. That's a cup.
Throw it in.
Okay.
And then we're gonna add a little bit of salt. I use a sea salt because it's nice
just
and
a pinch.
thick.
Oh yeah, sea salt, very good for you.
And then an egg. And what I want to do, crack it in a bowl, so you don't get any shells. Whip it up ahead of time.
Like you're scrambling an egg there. Just put that in. Okay.
Throw it in, and I'll be nice. I won't let you get that dirty. So you'll start stirring that up, and
now what are you pouring in there?
this is about a tablespoon of olive oil.
Olive oil. Okay. Can't go wrong with the olive oil.
Yeah. So we're gonna mix it up, and as you can feel the texture.
Yeah. It's a little lumpy right now.
It feels a little lumpy. You're gonna throw your hand in there. If it's real moist, you're gonna add a little more flour to it as we go.
Okay.
You're gonna use about 2 parts flour to 1 part cheese.
Okay, so I can mix it a little bit with the hand there?
Go right ahead.
Okay. Oh yeah, much better.
You can feel, is it still wet?
It's still a little wet, yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna add flour to it as it goes. You want me to add the flour as you go?
Put a little bit more in there, yeah. Why don't you do that, and I'll just keep mixing it, right? Because I don't think you want to stop when you start getting going.
No, you don't want to stop, because this is too much fun.
That's right.
Keep going.
This is too much fun. Okay, so we put a little oil in there.
You're getting dirty that I'm not, so I like that.
That's my job. That's what they pay me for here.
But this whole process, I mean, once you get it done, maybe 15 minutes to make the dough, about 7 minutes to cook it. And then, yeah, absolutely. So we can freeze them, put them on a tray, a little flour on it so it doesn't stick together. How does it feel?
It feels great. We got about 5 or 10 seconds left. We're going to start chopping these into
we're going to start making like a size of a dice.
Okay, that's what
and I'll show you how to do that when we're done. I can't.
All right, we've got a long segment coming up. Got plenty of time. I got to wash my hands a little bit, and right now we're going to send things over to Allie.
Thanks so much, Joe. Coming up in the kitchen today. So I'm going to send it over there for what is sure to be something really exciting.
But there's like so many other things in this kitchen right now, but Allie is, just tractor beam over to the peas.
I know.
She loves peas.
She does.
So we'll just keep these away from her.
That's
good.
Keep those away. I want to make the recipe.
You're not getting any peas. All right.
Good.
We've rolled out our dough for the gnocchi, and this is a cheese dough, right?
So this is a cheese dough, and what we want to do is we want to roll it about 1 by 1 squares. Then we're going to roll it out almost like we're making cookies, actually.
All right.
And then we're going to square off our ends and make them dice size, about 1 by 1 square.
And that's easy. Now, if the dough doesn't cut that easy, that means you didn't do it right.
You didn't do it right.
Okay.
Then you have to come to the restaurant, and I got to make it.
Now, what is this?
This is a gnocchi board. Everybody's intrigued by this. I'll show it to the camera. What camera?
This one right here. This is,
All right, so this is a gnocchi board. It's got the ridges on there. So you're going to hold that.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we take our gnocchi dough, we roll it into a little meatball. We take it
smooth right now.
And our pointer finger there and roll it on.
Oh, look at that.
And you want to put the lines in there, and that's what holds the sauce in there. So it's like a flavor saver.
So the lines are actually, they're not just there for looks.
Right, they actually hold the sauce in.
There you go.
Not too bad. We'll have you a gnocchi pro in no time. And Allie's jumping up and down over there because she wants to do this so bad because gnocchi's her favorite.
Oh, who doesn't love it? It's a very filling meal, obviously.
It is, but with the cheese, it's a lot lighter than you would think. Yeah.
So, yeah, because normally we were talking about you use potato, right?
Right,
so,
right.
Okay. So really the preparation seems like the thing that takes longer than actually cooking these guys once they're done.
These are going to take about 6 minutes in the water. So I'm going to actually throw those in.
All right, don't forget this guy.
We'll throw that in there, go right on. And we're going to start our sauce. So if you could start that pot up for me.
Yeah.
Put it on a medium heat.
Okay.
We're going to start sauteing some prosciutto. Do you know what prosciutto is?
Italian ham, last time I checked.
Ham. Do you know where Italian ham comes from?
An Italian pig? I have no idea.
You heard my joke before.
Did I?
Thanks a lot.
You're really full of it, dude.
So
All right.
we're gonna dice this up in small bites because we want it to melt a little bit.
All right, that's the idea.
We're gonna throw that right in our pan.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we need any olive oil or anything?
We need olive oil and everything.
Right.
So we need a little olive oil.
I shower in this stuff.
Yeah,
all right.
absolutely.
Beautiful.
I'm 76 years old.
That's the secret.
That's the secret.
All right.
Throw some of those peas in there.
Oh, Allie, we're throwing some peas in here.
Allie.
They're not there.
And then some, just a little bit of roasted garlic.
Oh, roasted garlic is great. The smell of that.
Right.
You can eat that by itself.
No,
So
absolutely we can.
Good. All right.
So now what do we do?
Now.
So now we let it cook a little bit.
Right.
Turn that up high.
All right, turn it up high?
Let's get it cooking.
Okay.
Yeah. I know I said medium.
No, that's fine.
It's gonna
Let's
be
go
done
high.
quick.
Let's go. Take it up a notch here.
Right.
Now, those guys are in the water. Do you have to stir them frequently, or you just kind of let them do their thing?
You want to give it a nice, one good stir so they don't stick together.
Right. I'm just going to grab this in case we need to mix this around a
And
little
the easy way to tell if they're done, they float to the top.
That's when you know they're done.
Right. The little pillows of love. So it's all the lightness they float to the top.
Pillows of love.
They're finished.
Marco.
It's all right, Jeff.
I know. I'm Jeff. You're Mario.
Thanks. It's all good.
And this is Winging It Buffalo style.
Right.
But you always say the word love when you cook.
I do. Well, you got to cook with love. If you don't have love when you're cooking, don't even get in the kitchen.
I'm sure you've passed that on to your two beautiful daughters who were here a couple weeks ago cooking, and they're great at making pasta.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you. We actually we had some guests come in the restaurant, and I'm going to say hello to them. Hello, guys. How you doing? They came in Saturday night. And they says, we feel like we know Marco. We see him on TV all the time. But your daughters were beautiful. And just as I say it, my daughters walk in. Well, they thought that Angelina Jolie walked in. So it was the biggest celebrities in Buffalo.
You don't just cook with your daughters. You also take them to concerts. And who did you see this weekend?
I saw Selena Gomez. Thanks a lot.
Hey, all right. That's a good
Selena Gomez. Yeah, no, it was a great concert. She did an amazing job. She's a good inspiration for kids. She's got a good message.
Right.
It was fun to watch. And my girls are 10 years old, and I want to keep them out of the, the mainstream public
You have all the
music,
bases covered. You're taking them to the right concerts. You're cooking them the right food, and so far so good. You're doing a great job.
I'm doing all right.
Father of the Year here on Winging It.
Thank you.
All right. I'm smelling this. It starts to smell really good here. We got obviously the roasted garlic is what I'm smelling.
So you see how the gnocchi floated?
It just float right to the top. Look at that.
Want to get a little shot on that?
That means they're done, huh?
All right.
All right.
That means they're done. Now, one of the tricks to Italian cooking, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, and I'm going to give away a secret here.
All right.
Is you want to use the pasta water.
Oh, you're putting in a little water in there.
Absolutely. Don't be so, diligent about draining all the water out of the pasta. Use some of that water because the starch and everything in there. Let that cook together.
And that water will just disappear anyway, right?
The water will cook down, absolutely.
It will cook down. Okay, look at that. That's.
Throw a little fresh parsley in there.
So this is kind of a gnocchi Alfredo we're almost making here?
No.
No, we're not.
Not at all.
We're not doing not at all.
Sorry, I couldn't even help you on that.
That's really good. You're like, no, I can't go there.
We're going to kick it up a little bit with a little bit of red pepper.
That's great.
And then we're going to throw some aged Parmesan cheese right in there, too.
That always works.
You want to fresh grate it. The reason I fresh grate everything is because it melts so nice.
It's going to melt evenly, too, right?
It's going to be beautiful.
That's good.
And
You don't want to throw
chunks in there. A lot of the
in
salt in there, the natural flavors.
Natural flavors. Should I mix it up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead. Stir it up.
Use a spoon here.
And
you know what I've noticed you have not used any of?
What?
Butter, which is great. It's a nice change.
Yeah.
You like your butter.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't?
I do like my butter.
I'm just saying, this is a great dish.
We ended it. This is really cool.
We ended it.
We ended the butter. I got too much flack from Allie over there. So, and then what we're going to do to finish it off. Actually, I should do it this way so the camera can see. There we go.
Look at that. Now we're going to finish it off with kind of a semi-expensive item here, but it's very good.
This is a white truffle oil. You want to put your finger over the top because you don't want to use a lot because it's very strong.
Now, what does truffle oil taste like for folks that never had it? truffle. Okay.
Absolutely no, it tastes just like truffles. I mean, I'm not reinventing the wheel here. I just wanted to be
Hey, my dad was a plumber, and I guess he plumbed, so truffle oil tastes like truffle.
A little more Parmesan. I bought you a fork.
Oh.
I know how it is.
I bring my own fork every day.
Sweet cheese, Allie.
All right, I'm going to finish this up.
Sorry, Allie.
We're going to send it over to Allie right now, who's got the TMZ report coming up. Hey, Allie.
Hey.
And welcome back to the kitchen. We're with Chef Marco Shortino, and we've made a really great gnocchi dish, a cheese gnocchi dish, right?
We almost didn't have enough for a second helping, but if there are
Yeah, we tore into that plate, by the way, which is just a mess right now. But what are we doing now? We're going to toast some gnocchi?
We're going to toast some gnocchi. This is a great appetizer, a great side dish. I use it with stuff that's a little lighter. Like if I do a sea bass or something, I put on the side, or you know, a fish. It works out really well.
As an appetizer, it'd be great. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what you want to do is you want to flour it just like a cutlet. So throw it in the flour.
Okay.
Make sure they're cool. You don't want to handle a hot gnocchi.
Right.
You know, so we're going to toss it around.
Refrigerate them if you have to.
Absolutely.
And then, okay.
Toss them around a little bit in the egg batter.
And that's egg and milk, just
egg
in
and
case
milk. Yeah,
folks
it's not Alfredo sauce like you were asking me earlier.
All day I'm thinking it's Alfredo. So running through my veins.
All I did was bread them. You know,
so flour
simple.
to the bread, and then
And then I got my oil heating up.
Oh, look at that. Little balls of love.
Little balls of love. Little.
I said that. I'm winging it. There you go.
You did say it.
Now I can die.
There.
All
so
right.
we're just going to throw them all in there.
Oh, beautiful.
Be careful, you don't want to burn yourself. So you're gonna operate those heavy-duty tongs.
I'm gonna operate these things here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Gravity tongs.
And then let them brown on one side, flip them over.
Right. So they're pretty. They're cooking pretty quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you just kind of flip them over a little bit. Oh yeah, look at that.
The producers only give us 2 minutes to do these dishes, so we try to come up with something.
Thanks
really
for that,
cool.
Lauren. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Lauren. Nothing like stressing us out.
But look at that. That's the golden brown you're looking for, right?
That's the golden brown we're looking for.
Look at that. Good stuff here. And you just these were in here for less than a minute. We're already flipping them over, right?
And remember, they're already cooked.
Right. And now you have a little plate with some.
We have some sauce in the restaurant.
Right? Yeah. There you go.
Here, I'm just gonna scoop them out just so we don't burn them. I don't want to see them.
Ah,
straight
beautiful.
them out.
You guys have these now. You have these at the restaurant. You were saying, right?
Yeah,
or
once in a while
you can make them.
You can make them at home. We have them at the restaurant for side dishes, and you know, once in a while I get crazy and I want to make it an appetizer out of them. So.
Oh, love it. Now you guys serve gnocchi at the restaurant. Probably a big hit, right?
We do, absolutely.
Okay.
And it's probably one of our biggest selling dishes.
Ah, beautiful. You really took some Italian food today and you know, kind of transformed it here with this dish.
Yeah, we did.
That's for
this is
sure.
Really cool. And you know, kids love it too. It's really throw some of that Parmesan cheese on top, and we're done. We're ready to rock and roll.
Look at that.
There it is. Toasted gnocchi.
Cooking with love.
Great appetizer.
Marco.
Hey, man.
Thanks again, dude. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot.
We're going to send it back to you, Allie, and hopefully some of this will be left over when we're